All right, what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Live, Laugh, Laugh podcast, season 4, episode 34. Only a few more races to go in the season, but we continue on today. Garry is back. Point and laugh. Big log in the background. Woo! Yeah, let's go. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Bluggy. Yeah, woo.
Whoever the fuck that is, yeah.
Ratchet Will.
Red Wings
Red
win,
Wings.
yeah.
Red Wings win. Yeah, Will. Garry, you excited? We're going to lots of hockey games this year.
America. America.
I got like 5 or 6 hockey games on the docket, like for new stadiums.
I need to get a GoPro and just do a vlog for my channel.
Yeah. But that's a different video. Today, we're talking about Las Vegas. It's in the books. I will say right now, it was a pretty fucking boring weekend. Yeah. So we'll get to that in a minute. We do got a lot of silly season news to go over. That's because we recorded last week's episode early. Because of schedule conflicts, we're recording it a little bit closer to schedule this week, though it is still a little bit early versus the time that I usually want to record it, and that's, again, because of conflicts. And then, of course, at the end, we're going to preview this weekend's action at Talladega. Yes.
Talladega. Oh, it's race day. Whiskey in your glass.
True.
Here's to turn it up. Slow it down. The cars are going real fast.
Shut up, Garry.
Okay.
Gary's at 1 strike, by the way, from our last recording session. He's starting at 1 strike. So just everybody know that if he does an oopsie and I say strike 2, it's not because I didn't forget strike 1. That was in a different video. Go check out Here's Our Resume Work Stories podcast episode 7.
Well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I had 2 strikes, and then I told him about the Red Wings game, and then he made me go down
Red
one.
Wings won, so I took a strike off. So he's at 1 strike. He had 2, and I gave him 1 back because I was happy the Red Wings won. So anyway, here we go. Las Vegas. It was a very, very fucking calm Xfinity race. I don't want to say boring, but it was very calm. Mostly just green flag pit stops. Not a lot of restarts. The only caution for incident in the entire race was Dean Thompson going around with a handful of laps to go in stage 3, which then set up a fairly exciting race start. Eric Almirola made a late pass on Connor Zilisch for the win. Almirola had the best car all day. Connor Zilisch took the gamble on tire strategy by staying out, which proved to not pay off as Almirola would pass late and score the win. Almirola not a playoff driver, but I believe this is his 3rd win of the season, which is kind of crazy for a part-time schedule. So wasn't the worst race by any means, but it was just green flag pit stops, green flag pit stops, green flag pit stops. Nothing fucking happened except that spin and that finish. So, oh well. The Cup race was a little bit more exciting. Playoff issues struck Ryan Blaney again. He blew a tire and crashed in stage 1. Other than that, things were, again, pretty calm. As drivers were pitting because Las Vegas, like every other fucking track on the schedule, is starting to disintegrate and it's killing the tires. Just awesome, NASCAR. You're gonna have a fucking problem on your hands. But then things got really funny in stage 3. So we're getting in the middle of the 8th green flag pit stop sequence of the afternoon, right? William Byron has by far the fastest car of the day. He is dominating the race, and he's getting ready to pit. And guess who else is getting ready to pit? Ty Dillon. So Ty Dillon is right in front of William Byron, and he slows down to pit. but he stops in the middle of the track instead of pulling off to hit pit road. So William Byron doesn't know that he's trying to pit because he's not in the lane that you usually would go into pit. And William Byron just rear ends Ty Dillon, wrecking them both out of the race. I don't know if I've ever laughed harder at a crash in NASCAR. It was so fucking funny. William Byron, fastest car of the day, runs out of talent, and out of all drivers that could have been in the other end of this crash, it was Ty Dillon. Oh my God. I was laughing my ass off.
He probably thought it was iRacing again.
Probably. Fuck William Byron, and fuck Ty Dillon too.
Hey, William Byron's a Hendrick driver.
Hey, I don't give a shit. So that ended the day for William Byron. Kind of set up a little bit of a chaotic restart, which saw a big one take place. In fact, it was a small big one, but it was a technical big one. Took out Ty Gibbs, Cody Ware, Shane Van Gisbergen as well. Shane Van Gisbergen, by the way, this was pretty sad. He had a great run going. Was up in the top 10, running really, really well. And then he got collected in the mess. Chase Elliott and Bubba Wallace also suffered minimal damage. Which then set up another late restart, and Denny Hamlin taking the gamble again on the tires, 2 for 2 with fresh tires paying off at the end of the day. Because it almost looked like fucking Joey Logano was going to luck his way into another win, go in the championship 4, but that didn't happen. So it was Chase Briscoe trying to hold off his teammate, and Hamlin just said, "Yeah, fast as fuck, boy," and just sped right past him because he had the better tires and went on to win the race. So, and lock his way into the championship 4, as did Denny Hamlin. Hamlin is 60th career win. He's in the championship 4. He's going to be the favorite no matter who else makes it. But don't put your eggs in the basket because he's been here before. He's fucked up.
He also did say that this one was for his father, who hasn't been doing well recently. So let me just say, I may not like the dude, but hope his father feels well. Because, it
is an emotional win, for sure. But that was Las Vegas. Now give me 1 second. Garry, stall.
So, with that, Kyle Larson had the most laps led, with the second most laps led being Chase Briscoe, then William Byron, then Bubba Wallace. Carson Hocevar, then Bubba Wallace.
All right, I'm back.
And then we got Denny Hamlin, Carson Hocevar, Bubba Wallace, and then Brad Keselowski with the most laps led. The fastest lap was by Chase Briscoe with a 29:39. Fastest lap.
All right. That was Las Vegas. Again, very fucking boring outside of that little spurt at the end of the cup race there. Thank you, Ty Dillon. But with that in mind, we've got some playoff standings to go over. Trucks were off, so it's just Xfinity and Cup are going to be going over this week. So here's the new standings. There was not a driver that officially clinched their spot in the championship 4 because Eric Almirola wasn't a playoff driver. But things did get a lot clearer after the race. Connor Zilic, obviously the top dog, plus 82. I don't even know if it's mathematically possible for him to be eliminated at this point. I think he's just going to go straight up, points his way in at Talladega, even if he crashes. I think he just has to start the next 2 races, and he's good to go. Justin Allgaier's also in a good spot, plus 44. Jesse Love had a great run, put himself in a really good position. He's plus 20, so not super secure, but he's in a good position. And Sam Mayer is the other driver currently above the cut line, plus 8. Brandon Jones is minus 8 in 5th. In 6th is Sheldon Creed, minus 21. Carson Kvapil is 7th, minus 22. Bringing up the rear. In 8th, funny enough with the 8 car, Sammy Smith, minus 24. Sheldon Creed, Carson Kvapil, Sammy Smith got to start getting a little desperate. Brandon Jones still in a decent position with 2 races left. Then the Cup standings, Denny Hamlin is locked into the championship 4 by virtue of the win. Kyle Larson is plus 35 in 2nd. He's in a pretty good spot. Christopher Bell also in a decent spot, plus 20. Chase Briscoe had a pretty good run going at Las Vegas. He's plus 15. So again, okay position. Not great, but okay. William Byron hanging in there even after the bad accident. Plus 15. Still got a lot of stage points to help him out there. Chase Elliott had a bad finish to the day with the getting involved in the incident as well as a pit road penalty. He finishes the race minus 23. Joey Logano was off strategy all day, and the late gamble did not pay off. He is minus 24. And Ryan Blaney, after his crash in stage 1, is minus 31. So Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and even really William Byron going to be getting desperate as time goes on in these next couple of races. But that is the standings.
I just realized something, that if William Byron and Chase Elliott make it in, it will be 3 Hendrick Motorsports drivers versus a 1 Joe Gibbs driver. But if, Christopher Bell, Chase Briscoe, and Denny Hamlin, of course, made it, and then Kyle Larson makes it, 3 Joe Gibbs versus 1 Hendrick. So it's either going to be, 2 Joe Gibbs, 2 Penske, 3 Hendrick, 1 Penske, or 3 Joe Gibbs and 1 Hendrick, or even 2 Hendrick and 2 Penske.
Possibly.
Or sorry, not 2 Penske.
I'm hesitant to make any championship 4 predictions right now because of the race that's coming up this weekend. So we'll see. But that's how it's looking at this time. So, but anyways, that's Las Vegas. We can put it in the books. Got some silly season news to go over. Let's do it. NASCAR announced that there's going to be a horsepower upgrade. We knew this was coming, but they finally formally announced it. They're going to be upgraded to 750 horsepower for tracks 1.5 miles and under, as well as road courses. So not all the tracks, but a good amount of them. The short tracks are going to be a huge upgrade for them. The road courses, I think it's going to be good. The 1.5 mile cookie cutters are going to see an upgrade too. So that will be nice. So that's announced. I think that's going to be huge for 2026. Huge. There was also warnings issued by NASCAR to teams after about race manipulation. After the Roval, there was suspected and actually confirmed radio communications about race manipulation for points situations, where teams were talking to each other about the potential outcome when it comes to the points and how they needed to race adequately. NASCAR did not formally announce any penalties from this, but did issue a warning. So it's very important to note that. Because I don't think anything came out of it from Las Vegas, but when we get to Martinsville in a couple weeks, something to keep an eye out. Then a couple of drivers got their seasons figured out. Well, put their seasons in jeopardy for 2026, actually. Harrison Burton will not be returning to AM Racing next year, so his future in the Xfinity Series is up in the air. And also, Justin Haley is going to be leaving Spire for the second time after the season. Which is weird that he's been hired and fired, technically, from the same team twice. Okay, we're good. Ignore me. My cat's trying to eat my Pringles. So those are going to be a couple. Anyways, those are going to be a couple of free agent drivers in 2026. Maybe some team will want to pick them up. And who's going to take over their rides? It's heavily rumored that Daniel Suarez is going to take that opening at Spire. I would not be surprised about that, but who knows what the 25 car in the Xfinity Series is going to open up to. So, and also Ty Dillon Spotter has parted ways with the team with only a few races left to go. So, what a great time to leave the team right before you get to a restrictor plate race. Certainly won't cause any problems in the weekend. Right? So that's that. The other piece of news that I had, and it released at the time of this video coming out, or at the time of recording this, came out 1 day ago, but it will be 3 days ago at the time of this coming out. NASCAR 25 came out. Now, I will say, I have not played it. I don't have it because, and Garry said otherwise, but I didn't think it was coming out on PC. But wait a second, it is coming out on PC. What the fuck? I swear to God, when they announced this, I think I talked about it in the episode when they announced it that we did after, they said it was only coming to Xbox and PlayStation. It was not coming to Steam. Or I guess it says Windows, but that really means Steam. Where the fuck is Steam? There
It says right here, NASCAR 25 is a new sim racing video game developed by iRacing Studios, released October 10th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, with a Windows release on November 11th. It features all 4 national series.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So November 11th is when I can buy it on Steam.
Yes. So while everybody else is playing it now, on November 11th, you can play it.
I'm going to put a reminder in my calendar.
Might want to do that.
Yeah, let me do that.
I'm just going to wait until I get my Christmas money. And then I'll get it.
Why is this alert in Central Standard Time? Okay. I don't know. Anyway. So that is a little over a month from now, or a little less than a month from now. Well, great. Well, our last episode for the season is that Friday before. So
we can still have an episode.
We might have to have a bonus episode the week after. But also, I don't know when I'm going to get the chance to play this. That's a pretty busy time for me. But I do plan on purchasing it on Steam when it comes out. Early reviews of the game are, I don't know. Let me take a look at some of the early reviews. Here's one from Sterling. This is a fantastic game. I want to give it 5 stars. The gameplay is absolutely outstanding. That deserves 5 stars. But there are certain things that this game can do better and build upon an extremely strong gameplay foundation.
I watched some of the videos on NASCAR Heat, or not NASCAR Heat.
So it's an
NASCAR 25.
4-star, 4-star, 5-star, 4-star. Ooh, 1 star. Ooh. From Eric. This game is broken by far the worst. You can't. Letter U. Can't drive the car. Period. Lowercase if. I get touched a hair little bit. The game spins me out, and I was in first place with second place, nicked my corner panel, and got spawned out. Unreal. This game needs help. Like I said, broken. Okay, maybe we won't take Eric's opinion.
Like I've said before.
Here's a better grammared one from Curtis. All through the NASCAR racing games, from the 80s till now, you could always pick your number. Not this game. My number is not available to choose from. You suck. Okay.
Is he talking about career mode?
I don't know, Gary. I haven't played the game yet. So,
because if he's talking about career mode, you can change your number. Because if you look up the YouTube channel, Milad Radman, he's doing a Charles Leclerc career mode, and he's number 16. So you can change your number.
What the fuck? This game's $85? What the shit? Here's a review from Kevin. It's a 2-star. Looks like they copied the NASCAR Heat platform and spiced up the graphics a bit. Honestly disappointed and feel like the $85 I spent could have been better spent elsewhere. No shit! It's $85?
Are you looking on
All
Steam?
I got... Okay, there's one from William. This is going to be the last review I read. It's another 1-star. All I got to say, it's messed up. It's fine. 1 minute racing good. Next minute, it's like the transmission gone out. Just ribs up. Don't want. Can be wrong with this.
What are you even saying?
I'm reading this verbatim, Gary. Let's read all the 5 stars. Is like best NASCAR game ever. Best NASCAR game ever. Great graphics. Great racing. Which I assume it is. It looks fun. What is the fucking price of this game, though? I don't know if I'm going to buy it for $85. What the hell's my password to Steam?
Hold on, I'll look on Steam. No, not Streamlabs, you idiot.
Where the hell's my Steam code? I
got it.
I didn't get my Steam code. Oh, you got it? Okay.
So...
Whoa.
It doesn't say how much
God
it is right
damn it.
now.
Okay. Sorry, what?
It doesn't say how much it is.
Of course it doesn't. Because nobody's going to buy it if they see it's $85.
But what I think he means is hold on. Let me look up on Google how much it is on each platform.
I assume it's the same. Right? Unless maybe it's different in Windows. That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up. $85 fucking dollars for this piece of shit game. Actually, I don't know if it's a piece of shit game, but yeah, I don't know where the fuck my... What the hell is the Steam mobile authenticator? I don't want that.
Okay. So, Listen to this. NASCAR 25 Standard Edition is $59.99 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and will be on PC via Steam. The Gold Edition costs $79.99.
So what's the difference? I'm not getting the
The
gold
Gold
edition. I just want
Edition
the gold.
has all the and includes additional content like the season pass with a separate season pass available, $24.99. So I think that's what the guy was talking about.
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I can justify buying it for $60 on Steam, but not 85. Fuck that.
I think it'd just be $59.99 to be honest. That's what most games are.
I'll get it. I'm gonna be getting it. We'll have to do a bonus episode so I can review it.
I'll have to review it too.
Yeah. Stay tuned for that. I guess we're getting a bonus week of Live, Laugh, Left. That'll be fun. So, what is that?
So I went to Hard Rock Cafe in Chicago.
Of course you did.
I got a toothpick.
Of course you did.
And it's
You put the toothpick up the penguin's ass. You are, that's strike 2. Fuck it. You're so lucky the Red Wing. You're so lucky the Red Wings won. Otherwise, you'd be gone right now. Anyways, that's all the news I had. Gary, I don't know if you had anything else.
No.
Good. Well, this weekend, there are 3 weeks left in the NASCAR season. And so that means, well, now there's 4 weeks left in Live, Laugh, Left again. 4 weeks left in the podcast now. It was 3, now it's 4. But Talladega is on the horizon. All 3 series is back in action. In fact, all 3 series are racing from here on out till the end of the season. So, we are ready to go. Talladega, the wild card race, smack dab in the really part of the playoff push here. It could fuck over a lot of guys, especially in the truck series. It is a very tight window right now there. Xfinity's a little bit, people got more cushions than others there. And Cup, it's a little bit tighter, but not anything super crazy. So it's really just going to be a toss-up the whole weekend. Like, there's going to be big crashes. There's going to be wild finishes. There's going to be a lot of crazy shit that goes down. It's just going to be a matter of who's involved, who gets through, when does it happen. So, really, anything is crazy. Oh, by the way, in fantasy, we picked Joey Logano. He lost. Of course he did. And we're not even winning anymore. Guy got 3 wins now, so we're fucked.
Why would you pick that loser?
Because he always wins at fucking Las Vegas and gets in the Final 4. Hey!
So you decided to choose him today.
No. Not picking him this week. We can pick him one more time, but we're not picking him this week. I don't know who the fuck we're going to pick this week, but... Anyway, who do we think's winning the truck race?
Well, I'm going to go with... Let me see here. Got to go to the NASCAR app. Nope. Truck series. I'm going to go with Daniel Hemrick.
Nice choice. Ah! No! Okay. My TV's going to shut off. Okay. Shit.
Wait, what?
Shit.
Are we still recording?
Okay. I'm picking Matt Crafton. He's got to go out with a win in his career. I don't know where the fuck the... I don't know what to do. Remote doesn't work. My
What are
TV's
you
gonna shut
doing?
off in 18 seconds. Hold on, I want to see what the fuck happens before we continue. My TV's about to shut off because it's on a timer. I don't know how to fix it, but we're gonna see what happens, okay? Because my main monitor's got the recording set up, so I should be okay. Shut off. Okay, we're good. I'm turning on now.
You
we're
look
good.
menacing.
We're good. All right, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win Xfinity?
Sammy Smith. You know,
Another bold pick. I
have
like
to
it.
go with a guy that, is a good driver and has the 8 car.
Another bold pick, but I like it. I'm gonna pick. Actually, Sammy Smith would have been a good pick. Fuck. Fuck it. I'm picking Sheldon Creed to win. What's his name? Ellie Productions. Ellie something 49 did a great video about Sheldon Creed. The other week. If you haven't watched that video, go check it out. It's a really good video. And now I'm going to be rooting for Sheldon Creed to finally win his first race. So I think he can pull it off and win Talladega. That's what I'm going to say. So, all right, now we're to Cup Series. It's anybody's race this weekend. I mean, I don't know what else the fuck you want me to say. It's anybody's race. I mean, fucking Cody Ware could win. God forbid.
All right, that's your pick. Cody Ware is Tyler's pick.
Shut up. You don't have a Cody Ware poker chip.
Hey, Tyler has... What are the odds?
I die. I quit. If he wins on Sunday, this podcast is over. I quit watching NASCAR. I'm fucking done.
Okay, my pick is going to be...
Well, it is possible.
He thinks me.
Yeah, well.
You know what was possible? Kyle Busch staying with the frickin' team, but he didn't.
Kyle Busch could win. I'd like that.
Yeah, but he's not going to.
Who knows? Literally, I said anybody's race. So, anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode of Live Life Left. Again, only a few weeks left to go in the season. We'll recap the craziness of Talladega, including the updated playoff standings as we head towards another elimination race at Martinsville as we close in on the cuts for the final 4. And maybe we'll look at some more reviews of NASCAR 25 as more people play it, and I can gauge some opinions based on watching some videos that I have not gotten a chance to watch yet. Maybe we'll do that next episode too. Plus any other silly season news that comes out. So anyways, guys, it's going to do for this video. Stay tuned for the much more amazing content, including stuff on the Pringleson YouTube channel. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.